Wilson.
As we discussed in the January and April NPRs, the oil price shock posed a material downside risk to our projected inflation profile. We responded in January by lowering our key policy interest rate.
We're discussing an oil shock that shrank the economy in the first quarter and had pretty widespread effects. How is it that we can see so much damage on the real side of the economy and just a slight change in the financial risks to Canada?
Yeah, well, that's a good question, and we'll happily admit that we don't have a full reading on the oil price shock yet. As I said before, I commend the staff for doing a good job on that first quarter, but the next step is in fact trickier because the dynamics underneath it need to be understood fully. It's only early days. Actually, we have a couple of readings on Q2 to think about, but over the next 4 or 5 weeks, we'll be doing our real homework. But so far, the income and employment effects appear to be fairly localized in housing and those kinds of things. So, but it all kind of hinges then on the next part of the dynamic is what do firms do, given what how oil prices have been evolving, and what are their longer term expectations for this. Do projects get postponed or canceled entirely, those kinds of decisions, or postponed for a year versus 6 months, or all those things are things we simply can't predict. And so in many ways, we'll be monitoring this shock for some time.